Estela, welcome to this space. I would like to ask you to start just sharing very basic. Who are you? Who is Estela? The biggest question to just the most basic.
Who am I? Hi, my name is Estela, and I am from Mexico. Um, Currently living in Canada, and am nomad. Usually, I travel all the time, live in different places, just trying to learn as much as I can from this human being. Um, I'm pursuing spirituality as just as evolving, as evolution, and as philosophy for life, for living. And I'm very eager to share my practice with you all, talking about pranayama movement, conscious movement, and a little bit of healing and the way that we can grow and evolve as community and as collective. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. And my first question for today is if you would be open to tell us a little bit about how you got into this journey, into this path, what brought you into yoga, into breath work.
Whew, okay, I think it's kind of like 12 years ago. I had a friend that he was practicing Buddhism, and he invited me to take a meditation class. Um, I had no expectations. I was just looking for some help to understand my stormy emotions and reactions to just, like regular living circumstances. And I was there listening the lecture, which is Dharma, and I find so much wisdom and just so much beauty in the philosophy and how to accept things as they truly are. How to see everything as a way to learn and grow um, more than a problem, more than complaining about it. Take more responsibility, um, and how to also not reject your emotions and give more space for you to try to observe more than yeah more to observe, more contemplation into life in general. And little by little, like it's been 12 years that I don't know, I could take lives. I don't know how many lives could take us, but for sure it's been a very beautiful experience after I start the practice of meditation. And then 6 years ago, I bought a ticket to Rishikesh, capital of yoga. And I had also no expectations. I was still in that search, in that seeking um, for more purpose or for just purpose in general. How to feel more happy, how to just accept myself and love myself. And yeah, I went to Rishikesh. I found this beautiful culture in India and so many people that were pursuing the same. And yeah, that just brought me to the realization that I'm not alone and that, yeah, there is so much out there that we can learn and we can share. That was 6 years ago. I did the first certification in holistic yoga, 200 hours. And then I came back again 2 years ago to do 300 hours for Kundalini yoga. And then last year I was in Masunte. I found this beautiful community, which is called Hridaya Center. I was there participating as a karma yogi. And that is just like, um, yeah, just action, right? The sense of um, participating, helping, having all these practices there, this beautiful place which blends the nature and spirituality and community that brings so much joy, brought so much joy. And now here we are, like reconnecting and having the opportunity to grow this platform together. It brings a lot of joy. And yeah, here we are. Happy to meet you all and to invite you to this space.
Thank you again. And if what I'm hearing is correct, so it all started with meditation for you. That was kind of like the opening, like you were trying to understand like what is it that I feel, and then
Yeah.
kind of life started to like, would you say that it was just like a natural unfolding, or would you say it became like an active seeking, or maybe both?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. But I feel constantly that that call that there is something else. There is something else, and I need to pursue this as my priority in life, as the ultimate goal. And that is what it keeps moving me to take decisions in life, like what I choose for life. um, it has to be by hand on the spiritual growth, with the spiritual growth for sure, or through the spiritual growth.
Okay. And would you say, like, what would you say? I mean, if you can remember, it was 12 years ago, but like, what was it that happened in this first moment of coming in touch with meditation? Like, what was shown to you, or what was the experience? If you can give words, because sometimes we can't, right?
Yeah.
But that told you, yeah, this is it. I want to go further.
um I will say the realization of how busy the mind is, um of how much we make the movie, how much we create, like, but also, like, if we see the beauty in it, it's like, wow, the mind is so beautiful, it can create so much out of it. But okay, it can create it, but do not attach to it. So that contemplation was like, wow, like a huge realization. um and also the beauty into the just grasping, just touching the peace, like finding the silence, finding the beauty in silence, I will say. Yeah.
Hmm, thank you. And
Hmm.
about this one last question, like, because you said, 12 years sounds like a lot, and then sometimes maybe also it's the job of a lifetime, many lifetimes. But
Yeah.
if you could like notice things that have shifted in Estela in these 12 years, like what would you say is like your main, like, oh, I can't believe this is me now.
Yeah, wow, it's been a lot, but I also hug that Stella 12 years ago, it's like it's just out there doing what she can with what she has. And discovering all this through all these years is just fascinating. It's very rich. Is I don't know, for me life it's so excited. Like I feel excited to have one new beginning every morning and just see what is out there to discover, to yeah, just to appreciate and to be grateful for. What has changed a lot, but there is also a lot that remains the same. There is also that true nature, that true essence that remains within us all the time. And when we remember that, when we acknowledge that, we can always come back to the source. And that's the beautiful wisdom I've been experiencing lately. And I think that's um, the most reward, the most beautiful reward I can talk about. Yeah.
Mm, thank you. So basically, what has changed is that you have remembered that which does not change.
Yes, just for sure that young woman trying to, yeah, trying to understand. And things are more clear, that's for sure. Things are more easygoing. And also, yeah, more like grabbing. There's a saying in Spanish, is agarra el toro por los cuernos, like
The
grab the
bull, of
bull
course.
through the horns and just face life with your fears, it's like just facing the shadows, but maybe not with fear, but with love and compassion. Yeah, it's nice.
So, next question. It's a very intimate one, but what is God to you? What's your relationship to God?
um this world where everything has to have a label or definition, when sometimes it's ineffable. What's the word in English? There is sometimes no words to describe. It's more like a feeling for me. Um, it's a feeling where I can connect to that source as I was talking before. What is the source where I can just sense my heart? I can sense the heartbeat through my breath. And as is everything vanishes away, but at the same time, I can feel that I blend myself with that wholeness. Is seeing the divinity into everything that it's around me, and that I can see it. It says if you can see God in everything, it's because there is God within you. And when I start feeling that there is a supreme, a higher energy inside, outside, at the end, it's like we are part of the same. Everything is part of me, and that's the divinity. How I visualize, how I feel God.
So it's a lot about like feeling it, him, her, whatever we want to name it. It's just like something really deep within you
Mm-hmm.
and everywhere. From what I heard, also like this
Exact.
recognition in everything.
Exact. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
And next question is like, what excites you about this 3XDA project, community, space?
What excites me? It excites me to um connect to all those beings that are interesting in not only seeking but finding the purpose, finding peace, um finding self-love, self-understanding, intelligent emotions. Yeah, it makes me feel that it's an enclosure of me learning and then sharing. It closes that bond. It cannot, the teaching or the lesson cannot be learned until it's shared. And that's what it motivates me to be here. Also to, yeah, just to help this platform to grow. It excites me because I had that opportunity to be teaching with Elliot. And wow, thank you for that opportunity. I'm very happy to give back.
I like this, what you were saying about like how it has to be in this movement of like
Yeah.
for it to be complete, it also wants to be shared out there. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. And then final question, Estela, what would you say it's your superpower? Yes.
I remember this question. Ah, what is my superpower? I'll say I'll say I'm very creative with the mind. I can just draw a whole universe, a utopic world with my mind, and yeah, just color it and swim around and just have so much fun there, but at the same time being so flexible for it to just step back and contemplation, flexibility to adapt and pursue self growth. There is a lot of superpower there. Maybe if I have to choose one, it's like when you have to choose one fruit, your favorite dish, it's so hard. You want them all. um, yeah, I would say that.
Well, that's amazing. I would also say one of your superpowers is recognizing that you have many superpowers. A lot of people will be
Yeah.
like, don't make me tell you what's my superpower. I don't know. And you're like, no, there's so many. How to choose one? That's a
Yeah.
recognition of the divine.
Oh man, yeah. Hopefully with no, yeah, no, not ego, but just recognition of the beauty of this thing. It's just so magnificent, right? Capable of so much.
So much. Well, thank you so much for sharing your heart and what's in your heart and mind and experience with us, Estela. And we'll be very excited to see you in there sharing your love with others.
Thank you so much for making this space so comfortable. I feel very comfortable talking to you. You make it so easy and flowy. And thank you very much to all the community that is listening and that is taking this as priority in life. I hope you have a beautiful day. Blessings for all.
Thank you.